Hello and welcome. My name is Kayla, and I saw that there was a question on the board that says, how can I make a dashed or dotted line in Adobe Photoshop? So what's really nice about this method that I'm about to show is it works in pretty much all versions of Photoshop, going from the oldest to the newest variant of Photoshop. So in order to create a dotted line, I recommend going to the brush tool. Right over here, it looks like a basic paintbrush. And what you can do is you can choose one of the basic brushes up in the top left-hand corner of your screen. These are the opaque brushes, and when you draw with them, they have a very opaque, very solid kind of nature. And to create that dotted line effect, you can change the spacing of the brush. So for starters, to create a straight line, what you do is you hold down the Shift key, and you can either create a straight line going horizontally or a straight line going vertically. You then go over to your brush settings off on the right-hand side, and if these are not open, you can always open under Window, and you can find it under the Brush Window tab, and it'll open off on the right-hand side. So in this window, this is where you can change the spacing to have that desired dotted line effect. So here you can see that when it's more to the left, it's more close together, and when you change it off to the right-hand side, you'll see that the spacing of the brush actually changes to more of a spread out kind of dotted look. So now that I have the setting applied, you'll see it'll create a dotted line. And depending on how much you change the spacing, you can get closer dots to each other. If you change the angle of the brush, that'll get more of a dashed kind of effect. And right in the top right-hand corner, this is where you can change the angle. So if you wanted more of that dashed line sort of look, that is where you can change the desired effect. And just like with the dots, you can hold the Shift button to get that desired look. And you can continue to also change the angle of your brush. So those are the basics of how you can create the dashed or the dotted line effect in Adobe Photoshop. Thank you for watching.